Hello, everybody. Welcome to the class. We're going to have a good time. We need to make sentences. We need to use all of the words to make one sentence. Can you do it? So, if you can make a sentence with all of the words, please put your sentence in the comments. And we can read your sentences and see if you made any mistakes or if you made a perfectly good sentence. Okay, so let's begin with the first set of 6 words. Cheese, travel, computer, stinky, vomit, and policeman. Can you make one sentence with all of the words? Here, let's start. I'm going to use the red color. Okay, ready? The cheese-loving policeman traveled by bus to the computer store and vomited all over the floor. Now we need to add stinky somewhere. The stinky cheese-loving policeman. How's that? The stinky cheese-loving policeman traveled by bus to the computer store and vomited all over the floor. So here we have all of the words, right? All 6. We have stinky, cheese, policeman, travel, computer, and vomit, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have all 6 words in the same sentence. Okay, now we're going to try one of these. Fix the mistakes. We need to fix the mistakes. Every sentence here has mistakes, and we need to find the mistakes and fix them. Okay? There are plenty of sentences. So if you can find the mistakes in these sentences, please put the correct sentence in the comments. Let's start the first one, okay? Yesterday, I go to the store and buyed a cheese. Can we fix this sentence? Yesterday, so it's in the past, right? Yesterday, I went to the store because we need to change go to the past. Yesterday I went to the store, and what is the past tense of buy? It is not buyed, bought. Yesterday I went to the store and bought cheese. We do not use a because cheese is an uncountable noun. We do not say 1 cheese, 2 cheeses, 3 cheeses, okay? So, there we have it. Go was incorrect, bide was incorrect, and a cheese, that's also wrong. That's incorrect. Yesterday I went to the store and bought cheese, or you can say bought some cheese, because it is an uncountable noun. So what do I mean by uncountable noun? Well, I have a lot of cheese, right? That's a good sentence. I have 4 cheeses. That's incorrect. We do not say a number with this noun, cheese. That's incorrect. Okay? So, when can we use a number with cheese, for example? Well, we could say, I bought 4 kinds of cheeses. You could say that, actually. I bought 4 kinds. Or actually, it'd be better to say, I bought 4 kinds of cheese, not cheeses. Some people might say cheeses, but it's probably more correct to say 4 kinds of cheese. So why can we put a number? Because we're talking about kinds. And we can add the letter S to this word, kinds. So let's put this in the green color to show that it is good. It is good. Okay. So there, we fixed that sentence. Let's go up here, and we're going to try to make one sentence with all 6 of the words. Ready? Turtle, basketball, whisper, purple sandwich, airport. Can you make a sentence with all of these words in the comments? Please send me your comment and I will read it. Send me your sentence, I will read it. Okay, so let's see what we can make here. Ready? Let's turn the color into red. Alright, now we are ready to type. Ready? Okay. What is gonna be purple? Maybe a purple basketball, right? And where is it going to take place? In the airport. What are we going to see? A turtle? Maybe, okay. The turtle is eating a sandwich next to the purple basketball in the airport and whispers. What does the turtle whisper? Maybe it whispers, this sandwich is amazing. So the turtle is eating, let's highlight these words, okay? So the turtle is eating a sandwich next to the purple basketball in the airport and whispers, this sandwich is amazing. So look, we have all of the words in the same sentence. Can you practice and try to make one sentence with all of these words? Okay, now we're gonna go back down to fix the mistakes, right? Let's see, what mistakes can we find in this sentence? My brother have a new computer and he very happy. Can you find any mistakes in this sentence? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so let's change the color. We're gonna make it green because it's going to be the correct sentence. My brother has... Wait, this is not green. Let's change it. My brother has, okay. My brother has a new computer and he is very happy. Okay? So, have was incorrect. We need to change the verb because brother is third person singular. And when we have a third person singular subject, like brother, we need to add S to the verb. So for example, my sister is also third person singular. Let's fix that, okay? So sister is third person singular, and we need to add S to the verb, right? My sister talk to me? No. My sister talks to me, right? Okay, here's another example. Ready? My mom cook dinner every night? No, that's wrong, right? My mom cooks dinner every night. Why? Because mom is third person singular. Okay? That's why we need to add S to the verb. Okay? Cooks. Ready? Oh no, I don't like that color. Let's change. Blue, yeah, that's better. So cooks, talks, has. You see the S? That's because it's third person singular. Okay? Third person singular. Okay? Good. Can you find the next mistake that is in the sentence? It says, my brother have, that's wrong. My brother have a new computer and here's the next mistake. We are missing the verb. What verb are we missing here? This is the to be verb, right? To be. What is the to be verb? Well, we see it like this. We see it in am, are, is, right? That's the to be verb. Am, are, is. Okay? And so we need to have it over here. We need to have that verb in here. And so the correct sentence is, my brother has a new computer and he is very happy. Okay, good. So let's go back up here and we're gonna make one sentence with all 6 of these words. If you can make one sentence with all 6 of these words, please send your sentence down into the comments and I will read it. Okay, so dentist, volcano, shiny, bicycle, pillow, broccoli. Can we make a sentence with these words? Let's see. The dentist rode his shiny bicycle to the volcano to cook his broccoli and sleep on his pillow. The dentist, okay, let's underline. The dentist rode his shiny bicycle to the volcano to cook his broccoli and sleep on his pillow. Okay? So, can you see that we can make one sentence with all of these words? Great. Can you also make a sentence with all of these words? Let me know in the comments. So, what are you liking more? Do you like making your own sentences with the words? Or do you like to fix the mistakes? Tell me what you like more so that I can know what is best for you. Alright, so now we're going to fix this sentence that has mistakes. She don't likes travel because is expensive. She don't likes travel because is expensive. So let's fix this. This is not a good sentence. Ready? She, we need to change that word, right? She something. What is this word? Well, she is third person singular. Third person singular. So what does that mean? That means we need to change the verb and add the S, right? So we need to change it. It's not don't. It's not don't. It's doesn't. She doesn't. Okay? And now that we have the S here, we're going to put like, and we don't need the S anymore in this verb. Okay? So don't should be doesn't, and likes should be like. Because after does, we will not change the verb. So, for example, he doesn't go to school on Saturdays. But if you take out does, then it will be like this. He goes to school on Saturdays, right? So we see that we have the S in the verb here, but we do not have the S in the verb here because we have the S in does already. Okay? He doesn't go, he goes. She doesn't like, she likes. You see? So, let's continue with the rest of the sentence. She doesn't like something travel because something is expensive. Can you fix this sentence? Can you put the correct sentence in the comments? She doesn't like to travel because it is expensive. What is expensive? Traveling is expensive. Yeah, that's why she doesn't like to travel, because it is expensive. Okay, great. So, in English, we need to use the word to connect two verbs. Sometimes she likes to travel, or she likes to cook, right? Okay, so that's called the infinitive. To plus a verb, that is the infinitive. She likes to cook. She doesn't like to travel. Okay? So, can you think of another example with the infinitive? Here, let's think of another example. We want to make a sentence with verb plus to plus another verb, right? Can you think of a sentence? Here, for example, look. Henry needs to help his grandma, right? So here we have one verb. We have one verb here. Oops, sorry. Hold on a minute. We have one verb here. And then we have to, and then another verb, right? So we use to connect two verbs. Okay? Henry needs to help his grandma. Okay, there you go. So if you can make a sentence like this, please send me your sentence in the comments, and I will be happy to read them, all of your sentences. Okay, let's go back up here. We're going to try to make one sentence with all 6 of these words. Can you do it? Here, let's try it. Let's change the color to red. Okay, now we're ready. No, it's not red yet. Okay, now it's red. So, pirate, calendar, sleepy, robot, lemonade, desert. What is a desert? It is the dry place that does not have much water, right? I want to clean my glasses. Okay. So, let's make one sentence with all of these words. The sleepy pirate thirsted. That means he was thirsty. The sleepy pirate thirsted to have lemonade in the desert. Now, how are we going to add calendar and robot into this sentence? How are we going to add those words? Calendar. Okay. The sleepy pirate. How about let's say that this pirate is a robot pirate, right? He's a robot pirate. The sleepy robot pirate. So he's not a human, he's a robot. The sleepy robot pirate thirsted to have lemonade in the desert and dropped his calendar That's it. How's that? The sleepy robot pirate thirsted to have lemonade in the desert and dropped his calendar. It works. It does work. So maybe you can make a better sentence than that. Let me know. Here. How about something else? The pirate checked his... Here, the sleepy pirate, okay? We want to add that adjective there. The sleepy pirate checked his calendar to see when the robot will deliver lemonade to him in the desert. How's that? I think this sounds a lot better than the other one, honestly. This sounds a lot better. The sleepy pirate checked his calendar to see when the robot will deliver lemonade to him in the desert. Okay, so maybe you can make a better sentence. Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's underline these words. Sleepy, pirate, right? Calendar, robot, lemonade, and desert. So there, we did it. We made 2 sentences using all 6 of these words. Okay. Let's go down to fix the mistakes. Let's try to find the mistakes in this sentence and fix them. All right. So we need to see. Let's read this. The policeman was very stinky, so everyone vomit. The policeman was very stinky, so everyone vomit. Well, I think that this is a pretty easy sentence to fix because it's in the past tense, right? The policeman was very stinky, so we see that is in the past. So everyone vomit. Well, this needs to be changed into the past. Do you know how to change it into the past? The policeman was very stinky, so everyone vomited. Okay? So everyone vomited. So that is the past, right? The policeman was very stinky, so everyone vomited, right? There you go. That is a good sentence now. We changed it into the past. All right, that wasn't so difficult, was it? The policeman was very stinky, so everyone vomited. There you go. Okay, let's try this one. I am agree with you about the homework. Okay. So right away, I see a problem here. I see a problem. It should be I, not am agree. No, I agree. I agree. I agree with you about the homework. Okay? We don't need that verb here. We don't need this verb. What verb is this? This is to be, right? This comes from the verb to be. We don't need that in here because we have the verb agree already, right? I agree with you about the homework. That's all. That's all we need. So that am, that's wrong. We don't need am there. Okay, good. Well, that wasn't so difficult either, was it? Okay. So let's turn this into green. I want to make the colors consistent. All right. He is more taller than me. Do you see any problems with this sentence? Do you see any problems? He is more taller than me. If you know what the problem is, let me know in the comments, okay? He is more taller than me. So how can we fix this? How can we fix this? Let's see. Let's go over here. He is, we don't need more taller, right? We don't need more taller because we already have taller. You don't need to say more taller. Taller already means more tall. He is taller than me. Or you can also say he is taller than I am. He is taller than me. He is taller than I am. Okay, good. So there it is. That's the correct way. There it is. So this is not correct. He is more taller. No, no, no. That is not correct. What's another example? How about she is more smarter than Lucy? Is that correct? No, it is not correct. That is incorrect. Let's make it correct, okay? She is smarter than Lucy. Much better, right? Much better. We do not need to say more because we already have the intensifier. We already have the words to show that it means more. Okay, good. Let's go back over here. And we are going to try to make one sentence with all 6 of these words. Okay? One sentence with all 6 of these words. Can you do it? Put your sentence in the comments. All right. So, we have a museum. How about a violin museum? And somebody's jealous. Okay. The jealous spaghetti eating man ran into the violin museum because the thunder scared him. The jealous spaghetti-eating man ran into the violin museum because the thunder scared him. What do you think about our sentence? Do you like it? We used all 6 of the words in the same sentence. Here, jealous spaghetti violin museum, thunder. Oh, we forgot backpack. Okay. The jealous spaghetti eating man with the backpack. Okay. The jealous spaghetti eating man with the backpack ran into the violin museum because the thunder scared him. There. Now we have all 6 words, right? Can you make a better sentence with all of these words? Maybe you can. But, sentences, we can be very creative when we make sentences, right? We can make so many ideas with just a few words. All right. So let's see if we can do this one, number 6. Ready? Can you make one sentence with all 6 of these words? All right, let's see. Octopus, homework, noisy, subway, cupcake, and forest. Octopus, homework, noisy, subway, cupcake, and forest. All right. So the cupcake loving octopus, that means an octopus that loves cupcakes. The cupcake loving octopus couldn't do his homework in the noisy subway, so he went to the quiet forest. The cupcake-loving octopus couldn't do his homework in the noisy subway, so he went to the quiet forest. There it is. Can you make your sentence with these 6 words? All right, let's move down to the fix the mistakes. Okay, we want to fix these mistakes now. We saw many informations on the internet. Do you know what the mistake is? We saw many informations? No. We saw a lot of information. Right? On the internet. We saw a lot of information. We do not say informations. No, because information is uncountable. That means we cannot count it. Like cheese, right? Like cheese. I have a lot of cheese in my fridge. I have 7 cheeses in my fridge. No, we don't really say that because cheese is uncountable. Most times it's uncountable. Information, that is uncountable. We do not say informations. It is like meat, right? I have a little bit of meat on my plate. I have 4 meats on my plate. That is incorrect because we do not count meat and we do not count information. Okay? I have a little bit of meat. That is good. Or I have a lot of meat on my plate. Okay? That is good. All right. So remember, information is uncountable. We cannot count it. So this is wrong. We saw many informations. No, not many informations. We saw a lot of information on the internet. Okay? Good. I hope that helps you. Informations. That is not good. Okay. So, what about this one? Can you borrow me your pencil, please? No, we do not use borrow like this. Rather, we say, can you lend me your pencil, please? Or, can I borrow your pencil, please? Okay? So, we will not use this verb borrow in this way. We need to use the word lend. Can you lend me your pencil, please? Huh? Can you lend me your pencil, please? Can you borrow me? No, that's wrong. That is wrong. Can I borrow your pencil, please? That is fine. That is good. can I borrow your pencil, please? Okay. So, what other sentences can you make with that word lend? Let me know in the comments. For example, here's another one with lend. The kids usually lend their pencils and pens to their friends. Okay? The kids usually lend their pencils and pens to their friends. Here's another one. In the form of a question. Can my best friend borrow your phone for a minute? Okay. Can my best friend borrow your phone for a minute? Or can you lend my best friend your phone for a minute? You see. So, we use borrow sometimes, and other times we have to use lend. Can you practice with these words, borrow and lend? Put your sentences in the comments, please. I'll be very happy to read them. All right, let's go on up here, and we're going to try to make one sentence with all of the words, all right? One sentence with all of the words. Let's change this to the red color. Okay, ready? Astronaut, mirror, sticky, dragon, shampoo, and library. What kind of sentence can we make here? Astronaut, mirror, sticky, dragon, shampoo, and library. Well, I think that the shampoo is sticky. Okay? I think that the shampoo is sticky. The astronaut is going to be in the library. And... Alright. The astronaut with the sticky shampoo in his hair saw a dragon in the mirror while standing in the library. Okay? Let's underline these words, right? The astronaut with the sticky shampoo in his hair saw a dragon in the mirror while standing in the library. So there, we made the sentence. We made one sentence with all of the words. Can you try to do that with these words? Let me know your sentence in the comments. Okay. Let's try this one, number 8. Let's try this one. So we have the words plumber, rainbow, angry, suitcase, pancake, and hospital. Well, I think that it seems like somebody's going to be eating a pancake in the hospital, and that person is probably going to be angry, and that person is probably the plumber. But now I'm just wondering, well, how can we fit in the suitcase and the rainbow? So, let's see here. Okay. So, let's see why he's angry. Maybe we could think about why he's angry. Okay. So, the plumber who ate the pancake in the hospital was angry because he couldn't find the suitcase. He couldn't find the suitcase full of money at the end of the rainbow. Have you ever heard that before? At the end of the rainbow? Like, maybe there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Have you ever heard anything like that? So that's why the plumber was angry, because he couldn't find the suitcase full of money at the end of the rainbow. So let's underline these words. Ready? Plumber, pancake, hospital, angry, suitcase, and rainbow. There. We made one sentence with all 6 of the words. Can you make your own? Please let me know. I'll be very happy to read your comments. All right. So let's move on down over to the fix the mistakes activity here. And we're going to try to fix the mistakes in this sentence now. I look forward to see you tomorrow. What is the mistake in this sentence? I look forward to see you tomorrow. Let's see what the problem is. If you know what the problem is, please tell me in the comments, because if you can tell me what the problem is, I would be very impressed. Okay? Let me know what the problem is. All right. So the answer is, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay? So let's type that. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. That is the correct way to say this. This is wrong. I look forward to see you tomorrow. That is wrong. Okay? So, why? Why is that wrong? Do you know why? It's because in look forward to, that to, that's a preposition. Okay? And after a preposition, you must use a noun. Okay? And what kind of noun do we have? Seeing. Seeing is considered a noun. It's called a gerund. Alright? So, when you have words like reading, writing, seeing, playing, thinking, talking, okay? If these words are being used like nouns, they are called gerunds. Alright? So we need a gerund here. We need a noun here because it comes after the preposition to. So what are some other examples that we can make, okay? Look, I look forward to doing what? I look forward to doing what? How about I look forward to seeing you in the live class? Or I look forward to watching that movie with you, okay? So after the preposition to, we will have a gerund. What is a gerund? A gerund is a noun that ends with ing. A gerund is a noun that ends with ing. It is like an activity. It is like an activity, okay? So, I really like cooking, you see? That is a gerund because it is a noun that ends with ing. Can you make your own sentences with gerunds? Can you make a sentence with gerunds? Like, for example, another example is driving is something I love doing in my free time. You see, this is a gerund. It's a noun that ends with ing. Okay? It's an activity. It's a gerund. Okay? So after we have I look forward to, we will not have a verb. We will have a noun. We will have a gerund, an activity. I look forward to driving. I look forward to driving to New Jersey tomorrow. Okay, so this is a gerund. It's a noun that ends with ing. That's a gerund. Okay? If you can make your own sentences with a gerund, please send me your sentence and I will be happy to read it. So there you have it, my friends. Wow, look how many sentences we fixed, and look how many beautiful, creative sentences we made using sets of words. Each set of words has 6 words, and we made sentences using all 6 of the words. I hope that you really enjoyed this activity. I love to be creative when making sentences. If you can make your own sentences, please let me know in the comments. I'll be very happy to read them. And I hope that you have a great evening or a great day. I don't know where you live. Maybe it's morning where you are and it's evening where I am. Where do you live? Let me know in the comments. And take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.